So I just got off a coaching call with a client that was a little frustrated with her weight loss. Now, this is someone that said that she had gained 30 pounds over the last 25 years. And I had another client very similar to this a few weeks ago that I think I created a video on. And this was very similar. Now, she lost 6 pounds in her first 4 weeks of coaching, but she thought she should have lost more. So we talked about it. And after I broke it down to her, she realized that she was actually doing better than she thought she was doing. So I said to her, let's do the math. I said, it took you 25 years to gain 30 pounds. I said, if we break that down per year, the math came out to like 1.2 pounds per year. So it took you again 25 years to gain 30 pounds. I said to her, in the first 4 months, you've already lost 6 pounds. So I said, let's do the math even further. If we take that 25 pounds, and I said, we divide that by the 6 you've already lost, that means that you have lost the equivalent of what it took you 5 years to gain in only 4 weeks. Again, she gained an average of 1.2 pounds per year. And this is how weight gain can seem like it's effortless because you gain it so little. 1.2 pounds per year, but over the course of 25 years, now you're 30 pounds heavier. And now, 25 years later, you're trying to lose that 30 pounds. So I said, you just lost the equivalent of what it took you 5 years to gain in 4 weeks. So I said to her, let's break the math down even further. I said, if you continue to lose 6 pounds a month, which is 1.5 pounds per week, I said, you could have that 30 pounds off in the next 5 months. So 4 months, including the last 4 weeks, in just a fraction of the time that it took you to gain that same 30 pounds. And when she thought about it, she was like, oh, I never thought about it like that. And sometimes when you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at change. So she didn't realize how much she actually lost and how big of a deal it was to lose 6 pounds in 1 month until we had to break down the math. Now she understands that, wow, the weight that it took me 25 years to gain, I can lose that in as little as 5 months and not have to make any big, crazy changes to my lifestyle. So if you're going through something similar to what my client was going through, where you're getting results, but they don't seem fast enough, really break down. And oftentimes I do this with a lot of clients, and it really helps them put things into perspective. So you might just have to change the way you look at the result that you're getting. And oftentimes what will happen is how you feel about your progress will oftentimes change. So, as I like to say, slow progress is better than no progress. Oftentimes, when you think about it, if you've gained weight, a lot of weight over a very long period of time, you've probably gained, like my client, she only gained 1.2 pounds on average per year. But over the course of 25 years, now she's 30 pounds heavier. But she can have that off if she stays on course in as little as 5 months. So let me know if you've gone through this before, or you might be going through this right now. And if you need any help figuring it out, getting on track, getting yourself a program, click the first link below in the description, fill out the form, and the two of us will figure out what we need to do to get you from where you're at to where you want to be.